Hello YouTube, this is Frugal and this is the Frooglesim news for today, Sunday, January the 21st. First up, Flight Sim World has left early access. Dovetail Games this week announced that Flight Sim World has left early access, but kinda hasn't. It's actually pretty confusing. Although Flight Sim World still doesn't have half the features of the 8-year-old FSX, in particular no helicopters, no jets, no gliders, no dynamic weather, no backwards compatibility and limited third-party support, Dovetail have removed it from early access and said that the company is now entering Phase 2 with the project. Now about early access, Dovetail have said that their focus was on extending and building the underlying technology and the SDK that developers can use to build add-ons. Their intention was always to build a stable platform and then leave early access. Phase 2 means building out more impactful features such as ATC, better IFR implementation, support for jets, an expanded core fleet of aircraft in the sim, improving the visuals, and adding live weather. The first step on that path will be the release of dynamic weather, the first step towards live weather apparently, with that update launching in 2 weeks' time. You can find more information on this Phase 2 update and Flight Sim World in general at the Steam link in the show notes below. Next up, Orbex released Half Moon Bay. Orbex continue to build out their California offerings with the release of Half Moon Bay. The airport was actually made popular with the sim community by being featured in Flight Unlimited 2 many years ago. It's a small airport on the Pacific coast, extremely close to San Francisco Airport, and is home to a lot of GA traffic as well as air taxis. Its location also makes it uniquely challenging in the summer as it can often be covered in low-level fog. Orbex's Half Moon Bay features 100 square kilometers of photoreal scenery at resolutions of 30 centimeters and 60 centimeters per pixel, custom modeled buildings and objects, a bonus helipad at Pilar Point, custom vegetation, and as always with Orbex airports, many unique regional points of interest as well as highly detailed coastlines to make the airport suitable for detailed VFR navigation and flight. Orbex's Half Moon Bay is available now for $32.95 Australian. More information at the Orbex direct link in the show notes below. Next up, SimWing's Anchorage Professional for Prepared version 4. Video you're watching is produced by Jerome Dorman. It's the official video for this product, and link to his channel and his video is in the show notes below. Do take a look, he has some pretty awesome content. SimWing's Anchorage has at long last been released for Prepared version 4 through Aerosoft and is now known as Anchorage Professional. You might remember from a previous news show that Aerosoft announced new naming for their products, with the Professional moniker being reserved for Prepared 4 only products. The package covers Ted Stevens International, perhaps the most important airport in Alaska in the real world. It's a hub for Alaska Airlines as well as an important cargo hub for North America as a whole. It also includes Lake Hood, which is the largest seaplane port in the world and is accessible from the main airport by a taxiway, and it also includes an unpaved landing strip next to Lake Hood for use by Tundra Tires equipped aircraft. The scenery features textures at a resolution of 15 centimeters per pixel. It is compatible with Orbex FTX Alaska and also includes animated ground traffic, custom and accurate taxi routes, runways, and all appropriate signage around the airport, animated windsocks, dynamic lighting of course, and they even adapted the prepared autogen to closely match aerial photographs of the entire area. It's available right now for Prepared version 4 from Aerosoft for €25.17. More information at the aerosoft.com link in the show notes below. Next up, and a few viewers pointed this out, I actually wasn't aware of it, but Captain Sim 757 is now available for Prepared version 4. The next generation of Captain Sim's 757 Captain series, the 757 Captain 3, is now available for Prepared version 4. It covers the 757-200 with Pratt & Whitney engines. Now, I'm not sure if this is study level, I think it is, but the website does talk about the aircraft having a fully functional flight deck, including all key systems and FMS modes. These have been redeveloped from scratch for Prepared version 4 and are not simply updates of the original FSX versions. They're keen to point that out. The product features custom night lighting, high-resolution textures inside and out, and a very detailed set of internal and external models, as well as a sound set from TSS and a realistic flight model. The package also comes with an aircraft config editor and 740 pages of documentation, which certainly would lend this aircraft to being study level. The price is $757. That's cute, right? It's $75.70, with expansions coming soon covering the Rolls-Royce engines, then the 757-300, and then the freight variants. More information at captainsin.net, linked in the show notes below. Over to XPlane news now, and Coronado have announced that their PC-12 is coming soon. Coronado on Facebook this week announced that their PC-12 is very close to release, and they actually post screenshots of it, which is what you're looking at right now. It of course models the Pilatus PC-12, which is a single-engine turboprop passenger and cargo aircraft with a cruise speed of 320 miles per hour and a range of 1,845 nautical miles. Now, presumably the XPlane version is going to have the same features as the FSX and Prepared version, which included custom EFIS, EADI, and EHSI, as well as Avidyne avionics. More information, a price, and a release date as soon as I have it. In the meantime, the Facebook post is linked in the show notes below. And finally, and sticking with XPlane, iBlue Yonder's Nantucket went into beta this weekend. Bill Womack and team are continuing to push ahead, moving their FSX and Prepared catalog over to XPlane, with the announcement that their Nantucket for XPlane series went into beta this weekend. The screenshots you're looking at are preview shots that they posted on Facebook this week. The original scenery covered 100 square miles, featured a custom terrain mesh, and of course a completely accurate modeling of all buildings and features of Nantucket's Nantucket Memorial Airport. Don't have any information on a complete feature set for XPlane yet, or a release date or a price. As soon as I have it, you will too. That's it for this week's news show. As always, if I missed something, do leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'll take a look and see if I should include it in next week's show. Until then though, my name is Frugal. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and I will see you all very soon.